And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
All right, Memphis, you got your Grizz girls on the court. Give them a nice round of applause.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Spates checked in for Gasol. Wright comes in for Zach Randolph. Lance Stevenson's checked in for James Johnson. And it's Calderon in for Mike Conley. And a new group in here for the Thunder. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Ibaka. Henderson comes in for Waiters. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Young. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here is Livingston. Wright sets a screen. The shot by Spates. Nobody around. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
All right, Memphis, you got your Grizz girls on the court.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. The Thunder leading by 5. So the Thunder 5 right now. Mr. Clutch, he's in at shooting guard. Henderson out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Payne in at the 1 spot.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Now the dish to Henderson. Down low. Mr. Clutch lays it in without an inch of room around him.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Spates sets a screen. Here is Livingston, defended by Durant. 6 to shoot. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan.
Got it.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Calderon. Durant, the pass to Mr. Clutch. He feeds it to Henderson. Just 4 to shoot. Payne can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Livingston. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Marc Gasol is checked in for Spates. Randolph comes in for Wright. James Johnson's checked in for Jose Calderon. And it's Mike Conley in for Sean Livingston. There's the feed to Durant. Ibaka outside. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Gasol setting the pick for Conley. He kicks to Randolph. And the layup's good off the glass.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
To the middle, here's Mr. Clutch.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Randolph. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Ibaka. Buries the long-range jumper. Ibaka's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Doris Burke has an update.
Over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Gasol.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Feeds it to Ibaka. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good D by Gasol. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Conley. Here's Johnson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's 8 points for Johnson.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And Gasol comes to help. Here's Ibaka. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And the Thunder lead by 10.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Westbrook. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Randolph a screen. Inside. Up off the screen. Over Jordan. And, yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. 12 points for Zach Randolph.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter. And guys, just really impressive.
Oh, wow.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around. Fantastic dunk, and we decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. You know, he's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Conley dishes to Gasol. That drops. Gasol's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Jordan. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Randolph. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Grizz Girls.
.27 seconds left in the fourth. Johnson with it. Now defended by Mr. Clutch. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
From deep three-point range, no good. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Gerald,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had it go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith,